Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And where we are is we're at Dublin here, and we're outside St Patrick's Cathedral. And it's a fantastic church. I've been in it a few times, and the Huguenots are buried in here, and also General Schomberg, who was a Huguenot, who was William's right-hand man, right-hand commander, is buried in here as well. So watch out for those wee videos. But this church also has a connection with St Patrick, and of course that's who it's named after, because the park here right beside the church, it's believed that Patrick actually baptised converts here who were Christians, and that he used the well to do it. In this wee place here, there you can see the church. Quite amazing. Well, it's €9 to get in there, but it's well worth it. It certainly is well worth it. So I'm going to read the information out to you. On the billboard here, it says St Patrick's Park. So this is St Patrick's Park we're in now. It says, tradition has it that St Patrick baptised the first Irish Christians in a well situated here in St Patrick's Park, with water from the poodle which still flows underground. So underneath here, a small wooden church was erected here to commemorate the event. The parish church on this site was known as St Patrick's in Insula on the island, because it was located on an island between two branches of the River Poodle. In 1191, John Cammon, the first Anglo-Norman Archbishop of Dublin, gave the church the status of a collegiate church, served by a large body of clergy devoted equally to worship and learning. The church was raised to cathedral status in 1213, at which time the Lady Chapel was added as part of extensive renovation. About 100 years later, the spire was blown down and a fire damaged the church during a period of civil unrest. Archbishop Thomas Minot added the great tower at the western end of the north wall when rebuilding the church. And then it says, after the Reformation, the cathedral was once more reduced to the status of a parish church, but had by 1555 regained its cathedral status. Large parts of the present building were a result of the work of Sir Benjamin Guinness and were carried out from 1864 onwards. And I would say that's probably, I'm 99.9% sure that that's the Guinnesses here of the Guinness draft and whatnot fame in Dublin here. And it says, the tomb of Dame Jonathan Swift, author of Gulliver's Travels, can be found in the south aisle of the nave of the cathedral. I've done a wee video on that. And then it says, Edward Cecil Guinness, Lord Ivey, developed this park and the original layout, which has remained basically unchanged, drawn up by Arthur Dudgeon, was completed in 1904. Recent additions to the park include the Liberty Bell by whoever that is, Roach, which was chosen for the Millennial Sculpture Exhibition. Dublin City Council now manages the park. So there you are. So large parts of the present building were a result of the work of Benjamin Guinness and were carried out from 1864 onwards. And then it was Edward Cecil Guinness, Lord Ivey, who developed this park and the original layout, which has remained basically unchanged, drawn up by Arthur Dudgeon and was completed in 1904. So there you go. So this is St Patrick's Park. It's believed that the Patrick baptised Christians here, new converts, and of course you can see there St Patrick's Church. So thanks for watching and God bless.